so-called Inca construction, but it's much older than the Inca. And walking down this way is probably the most amazing wall in the world. This is the outer wall of the Coricancha. Because the Spanish were in complete shock when they saw it, in their very racist way, saying, you know, you couldn't have built this, and the Inca said, no, we didn't.
There are a lot of examples of what look to me like high-speed drills. We simply don't know who or how it was done, and that's why Chris is essential.
There's a lot of misunderstanding and speculation that basically is going to be clarified. One of them is the construction method.
And this is amazing. I haven't walked through here, so you get to walk through and see how far we can get with this. This is really neat.
The only thing that you can really come up with is maybe it had some ceremonial purpose, but definitely not quarry marks by any means, because they're very careful cuts, aren't they, Brien?
Yeah, and just to give people a visual idea, some of these are, you know, basically the size of refrigerators. It's actually one mine could be much bigger than we think it is. The largest stones are the first tier, and then there's a second and a third. And those three walls are spoken of as having been built by so-called giants. My tours are a little different than the conventional tours, because most guides in Cusco say that the Inca built everything, but when you ask questions such as how did they do this, how did they do that, they simply can't answer the question. These buildings are so tight that when there's an earthquake, the whole building moves and sways as if it is a single block. The Inca did not have the tool technology to be able to shape a lot of this stone, because they had bronze chisels. It is monumental in size, and the Inca did not have slaves, so that theory goes out the window.
This flat surface is about 10 feet by 10 feet by 2.5 feet thick, and it's almost perfectly flat. This is called Pumapunku.
Pumapunku, and a very unusual block, something that has interested both Brien and myself. I mean, we're both fascinated by, you know, exactly what this site was for and what function the block served.
It has this perfect channel and perfectly spaced, perfect circular holes. It's about 3 feet tall.
And, you know, the only way you can do that is actually measure it, take the dimensions, and see how things fit together.
The place just bewilders me, because the level of possible technology that would have been employed is simply mind-blowing.
I was really surprised by what I found, because it's not at all like what has been illustrated. The tools to craft those stones are not in the archaeological record. They had to have had more superior tools when.
Parts of the construction there are incredibly ancient. It's as if someone came and built Pumapunku, and that's the only construction that they ever did. Everyone scratches their head when they go, even, you know, brilliant engineers like Chris Dunn.